All right. Good afternoon, Stephen.
Good afternoon, Mom. Okay. Stephen, you tell me, my beforehand is my left hand, and my afterhand is my right hand. Very good. Initial means
First,
final means,
last,
and the two middle letters are
M and N.
M and N. And how many letters are there in the alphabet?
26.
26. And there are two kinds of letters in the alphabet.
Vowels and consonants.
Vowels and consonants. Okay. I want you to touch and name the alphabet strip using both hands, okay? So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. I'm going to leave this out in case you need help on the missing letter deck. Of course, as you know, with the missing letter deck, there's one missing. You're going to name the letters that are shown and the missing letter, okay?
B, C, D, D, E, F, F, G, H, H, I, J.
Oops.
No, we already did them. H, I, J.
All right.
J, K, L. L, M, N. P, Q, R. R, S, T. T, U, V. V, W, X. X, Y, Z. A, B, C. C, D, E. E, F, G. G, H, I. K, L, M. M, N, O. O, P, Q. Q, R, S. S, T, U. U, V, W. W, X, Y. I, J, K.
Mm-hmm.
And O, P.
Good. You didn't even have to use your alphabet strip, did you?
Nope.
Good job. Okay, and then tell me in closing what sequence means.
In order.
In order. Good job. All right, I'm going to take these away. You're not going to need those. Just put those over here. All right. And we've got our advanced reading deck. So, would you name the letters, please?
Combination W, H.
Very good.
Digraphy E, Z, K. I consonant E, M, L, A consonant E, D, R, N, I, G, V. Digraph CH, digraph SH, H, J, O consonant E, A, S, digraph TH, C, U consonant E, P, B, T, U, E, W, F, digraph G.
Okay.
E consonant E, digraph O, O, digraph CK, digraph TCH.
Okay. All right. And before we do these next ones, I'm going to try and see if I put lotion on my hands. Maybe that'll make them stickier. Because I'm having trouble flipping them. Okay. All right. So now we have the keyword and sound deck, so the initial reading deck. Maybe this will help.
Mule, U, shell, broke O, whistle.
Try that one again.
Wagon,
Good job.
athlete E, table, violin,
Oops.
elephant. truck,
Oh, sorry. Say the keyword and then the sound.
truck,
There you go.
umbrella, rabbit, dog, apple, watch, they go together,
Thank you.
hat, rat, cake, cup, cities, king, leaf, fish, igloo, mop, kite, octopus, zippers, bat, pig, nest, church, sing,
There we go. So let's make sure those are together.
yes,
Yes.
sing,
Sink. And I dropped this one earlier and I stuck it in the deck and I just didn't notice where had put it. So thank you for catching that.
mother's thumb, 5 eye, gate, socks, nose, feet, George, book, moon.
Good job. Good sounds. Okay. All right, and then today, okay, I'm gonna make sure. All right, today on our discovery or auditory discovery, I want you to echo these words after me. Bubble,
Bubble,
apple,
apple,
rattle.
rattle,
What do you hear like at the end of these words? Or, good job. What do you hear just before the or? Let me repeat the words again. Tell me what you hear right before the or and bubble. What do you hear right before the or and apple? What do you hear right before the or and rattle? Good job. What do we call these syllables? Or, final stable syllables. Good. What kind of vowel sound do you hear in the first syllable? The rat. What kind of sound though? Short sound. And you're already thinking about the next one, I bet. So we know if we have a short vowel. If we have a short vowel sound, then we know the syllable must be open or closed.
Close.
Yes. So that's what is that what you were thinking? Yeah. It's closed. It's got to be short. How many syllables are in these words? Bubble, 2, apple, and rattle. Still 2? Okay. What sounds do we hear in the final syllables in those 3 words? We know we hear wool. And what do we hear right before? What kind of a sound? A vowel sound or a consonant? Consonant. So in bubble, we hear boop right before wool, right? All right. So we hear consonant. Is the final syllable accented or unaccented? Unaccented. And the syllable right before it, right before the final stable syllable, is accented. Good. So let's write these on the board. So, take this. We have B-U-B-B-L-E. And then A-B-B-L-E. And then R. We still have one. That's R-A-T-T-L-E. T's are a little bit tall there. All right. So what letters do you see that can spell the final stable syllable? In this word, what would spell the final stable syllable? The whole thing? Billy. And you may have to talk over the AC in that.
T-L-E.
Very good. Excuse me. What do you see about the letter before each final stable syllable here?
The same.
It is the same. And we know when we have 2 letters, 2 like letters, excuse me, one's what? One is silent. Okay. So why do you think they have this letter there?
That way it's closed, that way the vowel's closed.
Very good, because if I were to, excuse me, put the half bracket
And
on
take
there.
that, and if that wasn't there, it would be a different word.
it would be a different word, right? It would make that vowel long. So you're right, it has to be this letter, this sound. There's only one consonant sound here, but the letter itself is doubled so that that vowel will remain short. So good job. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and code that just because I started it, okay? You know, but we're going to mark out the B and the unaccented syllable there. So that was just a visual discovery there. So when we see a like consonant before a final stable syllable, we know that it's silent, and then it just keeps that vowel short. Okay, closes the syllable and keeps it short. And before we get, or in a minute while you're coding, I'm going to go adjust the AC so it won't be kicking on. All right, so let's look at okay, so it's page 9, but it's page 9, but it's we're just going to work with the top for a second. Excuse me, but let's talk a little bit about a coding review. I'm gonna do it here. So I coded this one just because I had started it, but on this one, remember when we see a base word, we always look at the end of the base word, okay, or the end of the word to see if we maybe have a suffix or a final stable syllable. And of course, you know that I have one in this word. So with final stable syllables, I'm just gonna do it like this. With the final stable syllable, we're gonna have a consonant, L-E. We're going to accent the syllable before it. And don't forget, if you have two like consonants there, you're going to mark out the first one because it's silent. And you know that a vowel in a closed syllable is short. We code it with a breathe. And let's see if there's any other review you need for this one. No, that's okay. I think with what we're doing today, that's the only review you're going to need. I don't see any other special coding, so if we do, then we'll address it when we get there. So would you go ahead and code rows 1 and 2?
I did find one just now.
Well, we're only going to code rows 1 and 2 though. But you're right, for your homework, good thinking, for your homework, if you see you may have to put on your C's, you may have to put a K back or a cedilla. A K back if it comes before what? A, O, U, or any consonant. And you may need a cedilla on a C if it comes before E or I. Remember? Okay. But because we're just cutting the first 2 rows, we won't have that situation. So I'm going to let you do that while I adjust and if you'll verbalize so I can hear you, so you're just, mark out silent E. Accent the first syllable. Good. We'll do that. I'm going to adjust the AC.
Half bracket, mark up the silent E, accent for syllable, mark up the silent letter, the syllable should go breathe, middle, half bracket, mark up the silent E, accent for syllable, mark up silent letter, the syllable should go breathe.
Good job.
Half bracket, mark up silent E, the accent for syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllables for vowel breathe.
Were you reading it after you coded it?
Yes, after.
Okay, there you go.
That's all on this. Half bracket, mark out silent E, mark out the silent letter, accent, this first syllable, close syllable, short vowel breathe, bubble. Half bracket, mark out silent E, accent the first syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllable, short vowel breathe, saddle.
What was the last one?
Saddle.
Very good. And because these are just 2 syllable words, that's, we say we're accenting the first syllable, but we do always accent the syllable immediately before the final stable syllable. So if there were 3, if it were a 3 syllable word, we would still accent the syllable immediately before it. All right, and so let's, for a minute, let's review the final stable syllables that we learned just the other day, okay? So we've got final stable syllable, B-L-E, bubble, bull. Final stable syllable, D-L-E, keep these together, candle, final stable syllable,
PLE,
purple, full, final stable syllable, TLE, bottle, tool. Good job. All right, now we know that a final stable syllable is a consonant plus LE, right? Just like in here, we had a BLE, PLE, and TLE, just like we reviewed. All right, we also know that when we have a C and then a consonant LE, that the first consonant is silent, and it's there to make that vowel short. And then we're going to practice with some additional final stable syllables. So I'm going to review some of these that we're going to be coding with in just a second, okay? So this one is final, we'll say final stable syllable just one time, and then that way we don't have to keep saying that. So final stable syllable, GLE, angle, bull, FLE, ruffle, full, SLE, you see that one? Tassel, soul, ZLE, puzzle, zool. Good. Okay, now let's code with using these, okay? Alright, so rows, let's code rows 6 and 7.
Half bracket, accent for syllable, mark out silent E, mark out silent letter, close syllable short vowel brief.
And if you want to just say mark out
Vehicle.
silent, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Vehicle.
If you want to just say mark out silent letters, you can mark out the E and the G.
Okay. Half bracket, accent for syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllable short vowel brief, ruffle,
Good job.
half bracket, mark out, or no, accents for syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllable short vowel brief, drizzle, half bracket, accents for syllables, mark out silent letters, close syllable short vowel brief, hassle, half bracket, accent for syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllable short vowel brief, smuggle, half bracket, accent for syllable, mark out silent letters, close syllable short vowel brief, muffler.
Good. That's really good. You did a great job. Alright.
I just forgot to do one thing. As well.
Homework, marking them for homework. Good job. That's great. Alright. We're moving on to our instant deck. And then, so today we've got the, the deck, the instant word deck. And remember, on instant words, they're important. It's important that we learn them so that we can recognize them and read them in an instant, okay? So, we're gonna do the how we use, so I wanted you to listen while I read them. To, more, right, go, see, number, know, way, could, people.